Welcome back to the channel, guys. News Now Yorkshire here. We're in Oldham today. So I said in my last video we was coming over to Oldham, and there's a real purpose to why we're here today. And that was because there was a 50-year-old woman who was punched in the face twice by a police officer in Oldham. It's all over social media, on YouTube, Facebook. Have a little Google, you'll be able to find it and watch it for yourself, guys. It's absolutely appalling, absolutely disgusting what happened in Oldham to that poor innocent woman. We're here today to ask some questions. Says who?
Hey?
Says who?
It's a restricted area, this, guys. Come on.
It doesn't say that it's restricted if the gates was open.
Yeah, well, it is restricted. Hi, pal,
Why are you so close to me?
Hey?
Could you step back from him, please, mate? You're kind of close, it's intimidating.
Well, you guys approached us, then.
No, you approached me and started talking to me.
Thank you,
Right,
officer.
just give us a sec.
No, you give me a sec. Do you think it's appropriate for police officers to be punching 50-year-old women in the face? No comment on that?
No.
So you think it could be appropriate?
I'm not going to give answers for another police officer's judgment of his actions. It's not down to me.
Not down to you, no? Do you condone that behaviour?
I don't condone it or disagree or agree. It's down to that officer to justify what he does.
So you're a bit brainless, you have nothing in your head?
Excuse me?
You're a bit brainless, nothing in your head?
No, I've got opinions, but you're not entitled to my opinion.
I'm just asking you.
No, I'm not.
As a police officer,
I'm not telling you.
have you seen the video? You must have seen the video.
Questions.
As a police officer though, you must think that's absolutely appalling.
I haven't seen the video.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Have you heard about it?
I've seen a screen.
So that tells me you've heard about it.
I've seen the news like everybody else.
Yeah, so you know what it's about.
Yeah.
So you think that could be okay for a police officer to punch a 50-year-old woman in the face twice?
I don't have to answer the questions.
I'm not saying you do, I'm just asking you.
I've just told you.
You haven't though, have you?
I'm not answering the questions. There you go. Okay.
Smoking in uniform's not allowed.
This is not a public place, mate.
It's got public access.
It hasn't.
Yes, it has. The gate was open, mate. I didn't climb over or break in.
Not using the gates broken.
Still smoking in uniform.
So?
The breach of code of conduct, that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
See what it says over there? There's a smoking area.
No,
It says over there,
in
no,
uniform.
it says over there behind you, no smoking.
No smoking directly behind you, so yeah. Are you talking that of your bumhole, officer?
Building.
Are you talking that of your bumhole, officer?
Reference to the building.
Well, it says no smoking in this area. Please use a designated smoking area.
This is the designated
You just
smoking
pissed on your own bonfire then, didn't
area. You're stood in my designated area.
you? You did.
What, did you just designate this area yourself? You can't just make it up as you go along. You can't just go around punching 50-year-old women in the
This guy
face.
is a nugget, guy.
No smoking bins.
Nugget.
That's what makes it a designated area. You
Oh, is
can turn
it?
around and film those if you want.
Well, that'd be the designated smoking area, wouldn't
You're
it?
stood in it, aren't you?
So that'd be the designated smoking area over there. This man decides to stand here. Come on now, let's have you in the designated smoking area, officer. Let's have you over here. Come on, get yourself over. I think he stopped because I told him to. He was going to do it, but then he stopped because I told him to. Ego got the better of him. Have you got a big ego? I'm just chatting to this guy here.
He's busy.
He's not busy. He's on his break.
Yeah.
Why are you stood so close to me?
Because
Why are you
I'm just asking.
officer, she's touching me.
I know, but you are trespassing, aren't you? So come on.
You touched my
Come
finger.
over here for us, mate. Come on. You've got a sergeant speaking to you, so come this way.
Sergeant's not speaking to me.
You're on. This is your trespassing as well, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Says who?
You are trespassing. I'm telling you are. So you're gonna have to ask you to leave. Yeah.
Oh, where's the signs?
Well, come over here. So.
Are you going to show me the signs?
Well,
Come on, let's have a walk.
First of all,
I don't want to speak to that sergeant. I don't like the look of him. I'm quite happy talking to you. I'm quite happy talking to you, mate. Are you going to show me these signs?
Hey?
Are you going to show me these
The
signs?
thing is, we've got barriers over there, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you was going to show me a sign that exists.
I'm going to ask you.
Come on, I don't want to speak to the sergeant. I don't like the look of him. Right. It looks. It's just not my. Not my cup of tea. So I'm happy with you. So let's go this way. We'll have a look at these signs, and we'll go from there. What do you reckon? No, I don't want to listen to him. I don't have no interest in listening to him.
Come on.
So I want to talk to this guy. So what's cracked them? What's cracked them? Why are you getting so close to me? Don't touch me. I'm coming to talk to this man. Yeah. So can you just let me know what's going on? Because
well, right now we're asking you to leave.
You just left me, didn't you?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave because you're trespassing
outside, but you are trespassing.
We're having a conversation.
I know we are, but-
And we was all right until just then. Now I don't want to talk to you. Now I don't want to talk to you now.
Right.
You just touch me then.
I know, but we're going to.
Are you touching me again?
Yeah.
Look, I'm walking out and you're still touching me.
All right. Come on.
So please don't touch me. You was all right up until then.
We are all right, aren't we? Come on.
I know you said you wanted me to speak to him, but you know you look like
the sergeant, mate. Sergeant.
Oh, I thought you was on about him.
No, the
I'm
sergeant.
going to say you're bigger than he is, so I wanted to talk to you instead.
Let him go. What's up? Is he under arrest? Is he nicked him? Is he nicked?
You're not dealing with no one, mate.
Make sure you get outside.
Guys, listen, you know what it is? Let's get serious right now. It's about, yeah, you fight with the individual control, right? But it's about doing something that's too heavy-handed with us, man. Why? Not you guys say that, but it happens frequently, right? And it's happening.
Why did that guy punch that woman in the face?
I wasn't there.
You weren't there? Have you seen the video?
Right, then,
I have.
You have? What do you think of it?
You're in the middle of it. I wasn't there. Like I said,
That's bad. That is. So you watched the video like everybody else, and your reaction is to shrug your shoulders.
I don't know what's happened, do I?
An officer punched a 50-year-old woman in the face twice, and you think that's okay? You don't. Well, that's all I wanted you to say.
I'm saying, I know you're trying to get words out of my mouth.
What I'm trying to get you to say is that was wrong.
Incidents that I attend with my own.
Well, I'm trying to get you to say that it was wrong because everybody knows it was wrong, but you guys can't admit it.
It's an opinion, isn't it?
Why can't you just say it's not right and he deserves to be punished for it?
I wasn't there.
But you've seen the video like everybody else.
It's all on social media, isn't it?
Exactly. Why are you still directing people?
Sir, could you please go on?
We're behind the barrier now. Why are you still directing people?
You're still with on. These are gates that can be closed, these metal ones.
There's no access beyond that point.
So please, can you keep
If
moving
you
off
decide
the
to
side?
close the gate, then we'll go behind the gate.
Could you please just...
Vehicles coming in and out of here all the time.
Yeah, so what?
You're technically causing obstruction to the highway. So
We're not causing obstruction to the highway. There's plenty of room on the highway. I'm alright here.
It's not unreasonable what I'm asking, is it, please?
Is it a request?
By all means, could you please go and stand over
Is it a
there?
request? Is it a request?
I'm just asking you politely.
So you're
can you
just
please
asking me
get off?
politely. I'm going to politely decline your request.
Okay. You're still
Okay.
technically trespassing. Could you please just
I
get off?
don't think that I am.
You are.
I don't think
Because
because
this is still within.
well, it says
premises.
no pedestrian access, no tailgating. So that's after the sign. So I'm on this side of the sign. So I
trying to
think
be polite as possible.
I think
Could you
I'm
please-
covered here legally. I think
Okay.
we're all right.
Can you please keep walking?
Can you
sir?
please not touch me?
Please keep walking. You are.
Take your
still
gang
on-
sign off.
You are still.
Take your
on
gang
and
sign
on
off and get away
premises.
from me.
You are technically trespassing. Could you please still keep along the side?
So
The thin blue line shouldn't be on there. It's not a part of your designated uniform.
Try and make an honest step. See, look, right, you're causing obstruction now.
you're
please,
causing the
sir.
obstruction.
Sir, could you please keep walking?
You're causing the obstruction, not me.
We don't want anyone getting run over here, do we? There's cars coming.
So get out the road then.
Why didn't you protect that woman? You didn't want her getting beat up, did you?
We wasn't working that day.
No, but
Have you arrested him?
Have
Have you arrested him?
have a look on you.
Has the officer been arrested?
Sir, can you please keep stepping off? You are
I'm
on.
on public land
You
now.
are.
See, the thing is, I ain't been inside the police station, so it's funny you should say that. So where did you get that information from?
What information?
That I've been in the police station?
I haven't got information that you've been in them, so just don't come in. I know the barriers are up.
Okay, so just don't punch 50-year-old women in the face. Just don't brutalise any members of the public.
Mate, I've just been to Mackey's. I've got a latte. I've got about milk and 2 sugars in it. You know,
Don't put free sugars. Don't put free sugars in that tea.
Don't put 3 sugars.
Don't put only 2.
2 sugars.
Only 2 sugars. Don't put 3 in there. Don't be punching. Don't be punching 50-year-old women in the face.
Why would I do that?
Well, why would I go in a police station?
Cars coming and going constantly.
So you said it.
Do you know what I mean? It's just
If you're on safety, you should probably go back inside, get yourself a cup of tea, a couple of donuts.
There's been 2 vans like that. Well, a car and a van that's come up right behind you. Not just
Yeah.
I've asked you just to watch.
I know, but I've been looking after myself for a long time.
I know you have.
Yeah,
If anything should
and I've been
happen,
alright so far. I haven't needed your help so far.
No one
So,
appreciates
I feel like
Yeah.
this officer,
But like I said, I'm
just now we're trying to provoke a situation. This officer
Me?
is very no, the other
No,
officer.
the other one.
You're very
No.
calming.
Yeah,
Right,
but
thank you.
you're sound,
This officer is definitely.
You look like a lad I went to school with, you know.
respectful, man.
No, I definitely want you. You're way older than me.
Not for around here, pal. I will
This
use
conversation, isn't it?
That welcome other officers don't feel this way. Other officers are very
can't- everyone's
exactly, man. We need
individual,
people like you. We need
Everyone's
people
an
like you.
individual. I
And
can't
then what we
resist.
can do, right, is we can start building.
I've just
bridges
arrived, I've just dropped off. I want to see what's going down. Is this
You just
some
come to
kind
be
of audit
nosy.
or something, is it?
You've just come to be nosy.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm on my
So what it was,
Is it some kind of audit or something?
What it was a 50-year-old woman got punched in the face twice the other day by an officer at Great Manchester Police.
Right. What, here?
I think it was from Oldham Police Station, yeah.
Right. So
So we just come down to ask some questions about it, and no one will tell us that it was bad.
is it family member?
No, we saw it. We saw it online.
Just so on that.
Yeah.
So what, you come down to what?
So we've come down today just to ask you fine officers if you think that was acceptable or not. And so far, everyone seems to think it was okay to punch 50-year-old women in the face. Either that or they won't comment.
Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. It's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, but I mean,
First I've heard of
I would understand you not comment on something you know nothing about. But some of these officers here, I've seen the video and they still think it's okay. What do you think to that?
Do you know what? It's use of force isn't for individual officers to comment on other officers. Like, you know, I could.
Well, when is it ever okay to punch a 50-year-old woman in the face? That's no threat to anybody.
It's like, under those circumstances, I don't know, mate. But for example, if me and you were having a bit of a scrap over something, you know, if I was trying to lock you up for something and you were attacking me and I lamped you in the face.
Oh, would you do that though?
Well, potentially. I don't know. It depends on the situation. But then
Okay.
if you ask,
At least I know what you like though. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to switch the camera to my left hand just in case I need my right.
mate, and then if you ask any of these other officers here, do you reckon that's acceptable use of force? Now, Officer A might do one thing, Officer B might do another thing, Officer C might run in the other direction.
But do you not have
never know.
guidelines that you should stick to?
We've got guidelines, yeah.
Yeah. And where in the guidelines does it say? At what point do you have to? You know, at what point do you have to be in the sort of fear scale? What point do you have to get to before you're allowed to punch a 50-year-old woman in the face?
Mate, it's down to...
Let's give it like a 1 to 10.
Mate, whether the 50, 15, 85, you know,
Yeah.
if you can, it's down to the individual officer at the end of the day. To
So you're saying it's
justify-
okay to punch 50-year-old women in the face as well as 15-year-old little girls? Is it?
No, what I'm saying is it's down to the individual officer
Okay.
to justify their own use of force. And what will happen is, if that use of force is disputed,
Yeah.
they'll go to court and the court ultimately decides whether or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that officer's done the right thing. The officer will stand there and defend themselves. Ultimately, it's up to the courts to decide, and that's pretty much where we stand with it, really. I mean, it's... I say I don't know anything about this specific job.
Well,
It's just-
you've been referred to professional standards anyway.
I have. On plate.
As a organisation, I'm talking. You're representing an organisation now.
Yeah.
I don't mean you personally.
Well, I think we all do, really, don't we? In some capacity, even work as police officers. We're here as the face of GMP, aren't we, really?
Yeah, definitely. So you guys have been referred to the professional standards department, so they're looking into it now. So it's
I'd
with them.
expect nothing less, to be
It's
fair.
for them. No, I wouldn't either, because you know when women are getting punched in the face by police officers,
It's not even
something
that.
definitely needs to be done about it. People need to be looking into it, definitely.
It's not even that. We could receive a complaint. Me and you could have a conversation. You could say, I don't like the officer's attitude.
Yeah.
Make a complaint. We'll get referred, you know, depending.
Yeah.
It's it's one of them, mate. It's just, you know, every incident has to be looked at on its own merits. You know, for example, it could be an 80-year-old bloke and he could be frail as out, and if he stood there with a gun in his hands, he poses a risk, doesn't he? So you never know what's going to happen. That's the thing. It's just one of them. But I can't comment on this instance, as I said to you.
Well, she didn't have anything in her hands.
When's this meant to happen?
It was a few days ago. So I think it was her sons. I think it was her sons that were being arrested, because they was having an argument between themselves. So they got the drunken disorderly sort of arrest. And while they were being arrested, the same officer was slamming the young lad's head into the floor. So the mother come over and told him to stop doing that. And she maybe got a bit too close for the officer's liking, so he jumped up and gave her a right hook, then a left hook, and then she sat on the floor very, very quickly.
Is this something that's like? Is it like a video that's on YouTube?
Yeah.
First time I heard of it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's vans coming in that way. Just come over to the side.
I'll move if a van comes.
Just give him room, so don't want to nudge you with it, does it?
Yeah, guys, we will wrap this up now.
So is this like a bit of like a audit the police type situation, is it?
What's that?
Is this one of the audit the police type situations? I've seen them doing it in other, I think it's like London or something like that. They turn up with the cameras and that and just kind of stand there.
Do people do that, yeah?
Sorry?
Do they? What's it called?
Audit the police or something.
Audit police? Okay, I'll have a look at it.
Like that, mate. Yeah, it's similar, I guess, to what you
Yeah. Alright, no worries, mate.
just watch this.
I'll keep watching this, don't you worry about that. I'll keep watching.
Just keep it clear.
I'll keep watching.
Have a good one.
You too. See you later.
Get the coffee now, it's gone cold.
You'll have to go back again. When you go back, get me one.
I'll have one as well. Well done, mate. There, well played. Respect everybody.
Right, guys, we're going to wrap that one up. We're a man down. We've got Live Free and we've got effing Chunky Monkey. But I think we lost Marty Blackburrow in all the confusion. I think he got arrested. I'm not 100% sure, but I shall let you know. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. So a little update for you guys. Marty's been arrested. Marty Blackburrow has been arrested. We're going to try and find out where he's heading to, how long he's going to be there. But we're not sure if anyone will speak to us just now. But we shall find out. Look, we're a soldier down. Marty's been arrested. They've taken him inside. They've cuffed him up. But there won't be any charges, guys, because there was no offences. I shall let you know what happens.